Bear Down Bears fans, listen. Russell Wilson to the Chicago Bears rumors are heating up every single day. I tried not to get myself involved with this, but we've got to ask the question. It's the only thing I can do left. Could the Chicago Bears acquire Russell Wilson in 2021? Let's talk about it starting now. Now, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. So it would seem that Russell Wilson to the Bears, in the beginning of this, we all were kind of the same way, right? I'm not listening to this. It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter. Russell Wilson to the Bears is not going to happen. But as time has gone on, it's actually seriously seeming to heat up to the point that it's even being reported that not only is he interested in coming to the Bears, but that he's also interested in how the development of this offensive line, which seems to be moving into the right direction, and the offensive-minded head coach that's sitting at the helm. Now, I'm not sure how many Bears games Russ caught last season. How much film he's watched on the Bears, but I don't know if I would agree with him in that assessment of the word. But listen, if that's what intrigues you to come here, whatever it takes to get done. I think the fact that we're even asking the question, could the Bears really be in on Russell Wilson, really kind of says that things in Seattle have gone south. It just seems like that relationship, surprisingly so, has deteriorated between him and Pete Carroll, between him and the front office, something that we thought was rock solid going into every season. But the question that is raised here, could the Bears be in on him, to me is still a long shot at best. It's still a long shot at best because that dead cap hit that he would that would incur on Seattle, to me, is just too much to move on from Russell Wilson. In all honesty, I mean, you think about the cap hit that it would come with. I believe it's $16 million for this year, and then another $23 million next year, and so I just don't see them moving that kind of money, knowing that you're still gonna have to have that on your cap. It would be surprising to me, to say the least. But we do know that it's serious enough that it's been reported that the Chicago Bears are prioritizing acquiring Russell Wilson, which tells me that when you think about prioritizing, we didn't hear the Bears talk about prioritizing with Deshaun Watson. We didn't hear the Bears talk about prioritizing with any of these other quarterbacks that were on the market. Prioritizing means that you're actively making calls, trying to get a deal done. Not only that, but you actually believe that there's a chance you can get him this season. And to me, I just didn't think that we would be here right now. But as always, I want to know you guys' opinion. Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe that the Bears could actually trade for Russell Wilson in 2021? I'll be down there talking with you as well. The other question you have to ask, especially you guys, is are you willing to give up what it's going to take? For me, franchise quarterback, it's the piece that you start with and you can put everything else around, especially if you have a game-changing franchise quarterback. And Russell Wilson is a game-changing franchise quarterback. If you have a game-changing franchise quarterback, what you're then able to do is, yeah, you might not have the draft capital that it's going to cost. And let's see, what do you guys think that deal might be? To me, I'm thinking of a deal where we're talking about probably at least 2 first-round picks moving forward, at least 2 second-round picks, and a couple of talented players off this team. We could be talking about losing Roquan Smith. We could be talking about losing Eddie Jackson. Heck, we could be talking about losing Jalen Johnson in a scenario like this. And so to me, it all comes down to, are you willing to give up something that is a package that big? And when I'm talking about that number of picks, that's the minimum. It's going to be a minimum of a couple of firsts, a couple of seconds, possibly some thirds in there, a couple of players, at least one player. But we don't know the magnitude of this deal because Russell Wilson is a game-changing quarterback. He is a career-changing quarterback. And if the Bears are able to lock this in, it's one of those things that even if you do take a little bit of a hit on the other side of the ball, even if you do take a hit on the defensive side of the ball a little bit, Russell Wilson makes what you have here better. Russell Wilson makes Darnell Mooney better. He makes Cole Kmet better. He makes, if Jimmy Graham is still here, Jimmy Graham better. He makes, if you get a deal done with this man, by the way, pay that man, Allen Robinson better. He makes Tariq Cohen better. He changes what you're trying to do. And so I think, listen, things look different when you have talent at that position. Things look different when you have great talent in the room, and Russell Wilson is great talent. And so as much as we rag on Matt Nagy, and listen, we've done our fair share of ragging on Nagy on this show. As much as we rag on Matt Nagy, a lot of it is because he doesn't adjust to the talent level that he has around him. Well, if Russell Wilson's in the building, he might not have to adjust to the talent level that's around him, because all of a sudden, the talent level that's around him skyrockets. All of a sudden, all of the talent that's around him becomes, and I'm talking about the players that we think are talented, become twice as good. Some of those guys, Allen Robinson will probably become 3 times as good, because I think we all think he has amazing talent and just has had terrible people throwing him the ball. But at the end of the day, to me, it's still a long shot. To me, the cap hit is just too astronomical to actually think that they're going to make that move, because then it's not only a cap hit, but like I said, there's players coming back. What is that player? If you're sending Eddie Jackson back, are you going to be able to have enough cap space to pay somebody coming in on the other side of the ball? I'm talking about a player that could possibly be included in the deal. So to me, there's still a ton of obstacles in the way of any deal getting done. But the fact that the Bears have come out and said that they're prioritizing getting Russell Wilson, to me, that's a game-changing move. To me, that is a game-changing move. To me, that means that there might be a little bit of light at the end of this tunnel. But I'm not going to get myself too excited about it. Listen, you're not taking me down this rabbit hole again. You're not. You're just not. But as always, I want to know you guys' opinion. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you as well. Do you think there's really a chance that the Chicago Bears could bring in Russell Wilson via trade? I'll be down there talking with you, finding out you guys' opinions. As always, to continue watching our Chicago sports content, click the links here or check the links in the description below. I am going to get up out of here. It is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Peace.